Hello classmates, so today I'll be reporting about direct streaming and peer-to-peer solutions. Let's talk about direct streaming first. Now in the content of internet radio, direct streaming refers to the process of broadcasting audio content over the internet in real time without the need for downloading or storing the entire audio file before playback. It allows users to listen to radio stations or audio broadcasts instantly as they are being transmitted. Now, with direct streaming, the audio data is encoded, compressed, and transmitted over the internet as a continuous stream packets. Listeners can tune in to a specific radio station or audio stream using various devices such as the computers, smartphones, or dedicated internet radio receivers. The receiving device buffers the incoming audio packets and plays them back in real time, providing a seamless listening experience. Now there are tools allow you to bypass the online radio networks by giving you the tools to stream your content directly to the other users. The downside of this approach is in having to use your own bandwidth to serve up content, effectively limiting the amount of listeners you can have at any one time. Furthermore, you can also or you cannot legally play copyrighted music or content without purchasing the relative licenses to do so, which can actually generally prove to be quite costly. On the bright side, there are a lot, say thousands of copyright free songs you can use, which we will be exploring later on or in the latter part of this report. Now let's talk about the tools that would you can use in direct streaming. Number one is Sam Broadcaster. Sam Broadcaster is a popular feature-rich solution to online radio broadcasting with advanced features including cross-fading, a gap killer, beat matching, volume normalization, and a 5-band compressor or limiter. Now the features of Sam Broadcaster: first, advanced playlist, rotation logic, and scheduling so that you can leave your station running and still ensure a great blend of tracks for your listeners. It also advanced streaming encoders, including those um, on the screen. That's including Windows Media Player, Live 365, Music Match, and so on. Now it also has a real-time statistics that let you know how many listeners are connected to your radio station at any moment. Now Sam interfaces with your website and allows automated song requests. Your audience sees artist, title, album, cover art, and other information on the songs played. The platform available for Sam Broadcaster is Windows only. Next, we have the Pirate Radio. Pirate Radio is a budget alternative to Sam Broadcaster, offering less features for considerably lower price. The principle is the same, however, giving you an effective way to stream your music and commentary directly from your desktop is actually one of the best highlights for Pirate Radio. Now, key features of Pirate Radio: the program plays MP3, .wav, and CD audio files. It also supports microphone and external input or line in. The platform has its own online and player-based station directory. Another, with a player-less Java streaming clipstream format, you can embed your station directly into your web page. The platform available for Pirate Radio is also Windows. And then next we have the Shoutcast. For those with a little more patience, it is possible to create a simple music streaming solution using the free Shoutcast platform. This isn't the easiest way of going about getting your radio station online, but if you follow the instructions in the helpful Shoutcast forum, it is relatively painless to get up and running. Now the features of Shoutcast platform include the ability to feature your station in directory of thousands of shoutcast.com, streaming of your playlist from the popular Winamp media player, also the ability to choose the bitrate you broadcast at, and it's completely free, and the platform used is Windows and Linux. Now let's talk about peer-to-peer solutions or P2P solutions. Now, peer-to-peer solutions solve the bandwidth problem by distributing data among your station listeners, with each one simultaneously sending and receiving information. This gives you the reach of a network solutions with the freedom of the direct streaming alternatives. Possibly downsides of the are the dependence upon others' internet connection to effectively transmit your show. If there is a weak link in the chain, this can affect the overall quality. Furthermore, these open source free alternatives require a greater amount of technical know-how and initial setting up. Luckily, there is advice online on how to get up or how to get set up with your own peer-to-peer broadcasting solution. You can just search it out using Google. Number one, we have the Peercast. Now, Peercast is a P2P broadcasting solution that will facilitate the online sharing of your radio broadcasts without draining your bandwidth. Peercast offers considerable savings for broadcasters because they do not have to provide bandwidth for all of their listeners. A single 56K modem can be used to broadcast a radio station to the entire network. And the features of Peercast includes we have it offers anonymity for broadcasters because there is no easy way to trace back to the different or to the original stream. It is even possible to broadcast directly to a single client located in the different country and have to provide the source for the entire network. Peercast can also serve streams directly to any media player. This means that it can be used in place of a Shoutcast or Icecast server to provide both direct and P2P streaming at the same time. It also works in much the same way as other P2P file sharing client, except that instead of downloading files, the users download streams. These streams are then exchanged in real time with other users. So no data is sorted on any machine connected to the network. Peercast supports for MP3, OGG, Theora, and Vorbis, WMA, WMV, and NSV formats, and is also completely free. Platforms available. We have Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. The next we have the Icecast. Icecast.org is another peer-to-peer broadcasting solution that uses the same fundamental approach to distributing your streaming content as Peercast. As such, you can broadcast from a reasonably poor internet connection and still reach a large audience. If you have the time and patience to get Icecast set up, it is a capable platform and includes these following features. We have compatibility with the Shoutcast platform, ability to either read audio data from disks, such as from OGG Vorbis files, for example, live audio from a sound card and encode it to the fly. Extensive third-party support for media players in DJ software. The platforms, we have Windows and Linux still, and it's also completely free. Now, talking about the sources or sourcing copyright safe materials, we have different copyright safe materials. First, we have the Creative Commons. Creative Commons website features an extensive cross-media search that can be whittled down to the particular medium. This is a great way to finding audio content for your broadcasts. I'll be posting as well the websites on the description. We also have the Internet Archive. Internet Archive has a huge collection of public domain and Creative Commons licensed audio, including The excellent net labels, which features hoarders of albums from virtual record labels. Then we also have the legal to rents. I posted a sample or one example of legal to rents. It has a great selection of music that you can download legally and use in your broadcast. We also have the Moose Open. It provides public domain classical recordings provided by volunteers. Also have the System Mixer. System Mixer is a Creative Commons remix community, and it has hundreds of remixable music. It works for you to make use of. Also have the Free Sound Project. The Free Sound Project is an excellent source of Creative Commons licensed sound effects should you wish to use some in your broadcast. Then last we have the Common Content. It's also a great source of Creative Commons licensed media, including the extensive audio section. If you have time, you can also visit those websites and create your own audio originally. So I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and listening to my report. You guys have a good one. Bye bye.